Hi everyone. You are watching Ujjwal Discussion, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to remind you some of the things that you often forget when it comes to speaking English. Right? So if you want to speak fluent English, you have to speak English every day. As simple as that. Now, our problem is that we often take it for granted. We think, okay, today I feel like practicing, so I'll practice today, and tomorrow if I don't feel like practicing, I won't practice. Like, you can't master any skill if you always listen to your feelings, right? There is a wonderful line said, do what is right, not what is comfortable or what is easy, right? So most of the time, practicing English, like if you simply think of practicing English, it gives you pain, right? So today I'm back with 3 important points that you need to remember. Every day you need to remind yourself if you want to speak better English. First thing that you need to remind yourself is that it's not an overnight job, right? If you want to become a fluent speaker, then it's not an overnight job. You just have to practice every single day consistently, right? Consistency is really important. Now, we all know about consistency, but we never practice it. So I always ask my students to jot down 2 important words that they think are important for speaking fluent English. If you want to have a very strong vocabulary bank, you have to collect vocabularies on a daily basis. You have to show consistency in discovering new vocabularies or collecting new vocabularies. Otherwise, as I said, like if you go with your feelings, you say, okay, today I feel like reading newspaper, so I'm reading. If I don't feel like reading newspaper, I won't read. It doesn't work like that. You have to read newspaper if you want to get new words. Absolutely. Like if you want to speak better English, you need the vocabulary support. And if you do not have the vocabulary support, you'll be speaking shallow English, right? So guys, consistency is really important. I try to upload videos on my channel on every Sunday, and this video is going to be uploaded on Sunday. Now, every week I feel like I never feel like doing a video. I never feel like thinking about topics or subjects that on which I want to make my videos. I know I'm never going to feel like doing it. So for that reason, I have to remind myself of my responsibility, that consistency is important. Sometimes I read books like Eat That Frog, Time Management. These books remind me of the responsibility I have. Like, we humans don't feel like doing things that are hard, that needs complex thinking. We humans always tend to do things that are easy, comfortable, and we know that comfortable things never help us to grow in life. So guys, consistency is really important. If you are not consistent, then you will be speaking English, but it won't sound attractive. So that was our first point. Speak English on a consistent basis. Practice English on a consistent basis. Every day you have to set aside some time so that you can immerse yourself in practicing English for a long time. We have made more videos on consistency and some of the other things that we need to know and need to remember when we want to speak fluent English. And those videos are there in the description. Check them out. And the next point that I'm going to talk about is fearlessness. Now, when it comes to speaking English or practicing English at home, often students ask me this question. They come to me with this complaint, sir, if I speak wrong English, how can I rectify myself at home? And I always tell them that you don't have to rectify yourself. You just have to keep practicing. You need to develop fluency. Maybe you are practicing English wrong. Maybe you are applying wrong structure, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You just have to keep practicing at home, and gradually you understand, okay, I'm making mistake here. I think this verb should be replaced with this verb, etc., etc. You actually get wiser as you keep practicing, right? and take a topic. It could be like, why is grammar important when you speak English? Just talk about this topic. Go and talk about this topic, and you see, yeah, you're doing really well. Now you are able to make more sentences, and you notice that you are speaking longer than the past. So I think, yeah, that's the point. You have to keep practicing, you have to keep speaking, and gradually you learn everything. So speak effortlessly and fearlessly. You need more courage if you want to speak English in public, because in public most people criticize us or look at us differently. That's why you need more courage. So if you are not courageous enough to speak English in public, then you are not going to be fearless, right? That could be the next step, or it could be the first step, right? That you go out there and speak English in public. You see that people are looking at you differently, and you don't care about that. You know it is important for your willpower. You know it is important for your confidence. You know that it is important for the timid self that you have within you. You just need to strengthen it, right? You need to strengthen that timid self within you. Oftentimes you see that you are going to practice English in public, and somebody within you is saying that, hey, you are not able to speak English in front of people because they are going to mock you, they're going to criticize you. And for that reason, we are not able to speak English fearlessly and effortlessly in front of people. So if you go and speak in public, you are going to be more courageous, mark my word. And the third and last point that I would like to draw your attention to is listening. Now, listening is very important. If you want to be a good speaker, you have to become a better listener. If you're not a better listener, you can't expect speaking English fluently. So listening is really important, and listening is a skill. Whenever we listen to others, we actually do the passive listening. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, we are probably listening to this person, we are present in front of that person, but our mind is somewhere else. So when the conversation ends, if you are asked this question, can you tell me what did I tell you over the last 40 minutes? You will be clueless, because you are not listening to him actually. You are present there, but your mind was somewhere else. So we often practice passive listening. But if you want to speak fluent English, you just need to practice active listening. And active listening is difficult because we do not have the practice, right? If you want to practice active listening, start today. So go and select a video which is about 15 minutes and give your undivided attention so that you don't miss out anything that is said in the video. Listening is important because when you listen to somebody speaking that language who is a native speaker, then you understand how this particular language is spoken, and then you go and speak that language in the same way. You need to understand the tone, pronunciation, expression, and where the speaker is putting more stress, less stress. These things are important. So if you want to become a good speaker, become a better listener first. So in this tiny video, I have talked about 3 important points: consistency, fearlessness, and listening. Hope you are going to do these 3 things every day. Remember, if you don't practice these 3 things every day, you are going to speak very bad English, or maybe you will become a very good speaker someday, right? If you want to get quick results, you have to do a lot of practice. Hope you like this video. If you do, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, you take care and keep practicing. Bye.